Hey, Cuy. How are you?
Doing well. How are you, sir?
Good to see you actually in person, my friend.
We are here.
We
in New
are
York.
here in New York at FinTech Week. Blockchain Insider is happening. How are you feeling about that, my friend?
This is a dream. See, I am a kid from a small town in Ohio.
You really
and I was a sociology major, and we're here debating the future of money in New York. Like, what? Like, how do we get to be in these conversations and learn from smart people? So I'm excited.
We got some incredible guests. Check that out, coming out soon. We will be putting that out as a podcast. And then what's exciting you? Because we are talking about the future of money.
We have to talk about the last FinTech brain food that you wrote on Sunday, which every time you write one of these, I got to send it to 100 people. There are people like coming in and asking me about it. And you said something that really stood out. You said stablecoins will be the rail of the future. Mm-hmm. What does that mean? Why?
Well, I'm excited by them because the PPC, they are programmable, they are permissionless, and they're composable. What does that actually mean? Well, programmable money is hugely exciting. Imagine if I could send you some money only if a certain bunch of conditions are met. So if Cuy shows up on time, he gets his allowance, or if Cuy goes to make a payment, we're going to automatically deduct his taxes. Now, you see some really cool fintech companies building that already. So programmable is a nice start, but hey, I could do that with a company. That's part number one, and good that they're programmable. The second part's the really important part. It's permissionless. Now, it's not permissionless in that, like, I get to break a load of laws. Doesn't mean that. You're still within compliance. But it means if one developer builds something, another developer can build on top. Now, that's a real breakthrough, because today I could do that with APIs, but there are limits. So if, let's say, Robinhood builds something, Chime can't use that thing if Robinhood doesn't want them to. But with stablecoins, the rail itself, the software itself, is really there in the open source. So you start to see people taking a stablecoin and building a lending product with it, or you get this combination, and that combination is composability. So programmable, permissionless, composable. I think those factors are going to mean that we see this wave of innovation from not just developers in the United States, but around the world. Because this thing is open and accessible, do people want a dollar rail? Do people want dollars? Yeah, I think they do. So that gets me excited.
Yeah, I think it speaks to this fact that increasingly the customers for payments are developers.
Yeah.
And it's not end consumers. You need developers to be able to build things, and it's both, what is the barrier to entry for a developer anywhere in the world to build fintech products that exist today? Or what are brand new products that haven't been built before that you can now build because you have these properties? And the programmable piece, I think, is really interesting, and it's kind of seems futuristic. Like, what are the real use cases that impact my life? And it feels like just in the past week, like NFTs are a great example of that. You hear about moonbirds, and you have $250 million of sales happening. Well, guess what? There's a 5% royalty. Every time one of those sales happens, the creators of the NFT get paid instantly.
Yes.
That is a programmable royalty stream that, sure, it's a silly cartoon that they're selling, but to be able to apply that to other use cases, that is a major innovation.
Imagine trying to do that via ACH today. I have to figure out that somebody has done this kind of transaction on this rail, maybe using something else, and then I have to go, oh, wait, now in the contract that said it was a royalty, therefore I need to pay this person that.
Then what if there are multiple contributors? And so now you're waiting, and then every month, let's send out the payments to who participated. And so this concept of like streaming cash flows, of can money just flow both inbound and outbound, it's something that requires that programmability. It's like we've only really scratched the surface of what you can build once you have it.
Well, we're going to talk more about this on stage. I'm excited for you. See what happens when you get us going, guys?
We can't help it. We can't help it.
Welcome to FinTech Week. Check out Blockchain Insider, available on your favorite podcast client.